Come our speaker, there are few more things. This is a person who is into the board of more than 27 organizations of Government of India. Maybe he must have added few more by this time. And there is so much about him. Recently, Sri Devi also passed away at his son's marriage at Dubai. That was one more incident which happened recently. And he is one of the most connected persons, made over 2,300 short movies, and the first Oscar which has come to his movie, one of the short movies. So a personality we are really honored, we are really privileged that we have with us, and I want you all to be full of joy. And while he is coming, let's all give him a welcome by doing a MMFRT ka tempo high hai. So welcome sir, and let's all stand, and sir please come and see it from here. This is for you. Let's do it together. MFRT ka tempo! MFRT ka tempo! MFRT ka tempo! Welcome, sir. So you use cordless mic or? Cordless mic. Yeah, ठीक है.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me extend my heartiest thanks to MFRT for calling me here and giving me this beautiful opportunity to be part of this beautiful seminar session and being a part of this beautiful crowd. I'm feeling so charged, I'm feeling so happy to be here, and trust me, 2 sessions I have attended sitting here, and I think I have really gained a lot of knowledge. Though I have nothing to do with the mutual funds, except that few years back I bought some and then I sold them on loss. But I only knew that I was dealing in shares, debentures, mutual funds, and of course investment in properties. But then I thought all these things are taking hell of my time. You need to spend 2 hours every day for a bunch of shares and debentures and mutual funds. Keep on looking into different calculations, newspapers, yellow newspapers. And I thought, let me get rid of this and concentrate on my job, my love, my business, which is meant for me, and I am meant for that business. And I actually am out of it. I'm recollecting 2 lines to start with. कि सभी दिशाओं से शुभ सुंदर भाव विचार भरे नित अंतर पुण्य धरा बन जाए स्वर्ग ये मेरे यत्नों से करुणा कर. What I'm trying to tell you in these 2 lines, whether it is north, south, east or west, whether it is India or abroad, whether you are on the top of the hill or standing at a seashore, whether you are in a lush green garden and looking at some colorful flowers, or maybe looking at the most beautiful woman on earth. But the fact is, there are 2 things which are much more beautiful than what you can see with your naked eyes. And these 2 things are your thinking and your feelings. And the best part is that both the things are right within you. On this very auspicious day, let's pray, hey Lord, give me good thinking, give me good feelings so that I can do good deeds, and through my good deeds, I would love to convert this earth into heaven. I believe in that, and I presume that you will also believe in that. What a pleasure to be here talking to so many most intelligent people of the country. I belong to a beautiful industry, media and entertainment industry, and this is one industry where we have never ever bothered to divide the society on the basis of caste, creed, religion, region, color. Never ever we have believed in that, and we have only one dharma, one religion, and that is called entertainment. That's our business, that's our dharma. किसी ने मुझसे पूछा कि I was in one of these European countries, and somebody asked me, what is the major religions in India? And I said, my dear friends, there are 2 religions in India. One, Indians have 2 religions. One, cricket. Second, cinema. These are religions. Trust me, each and every one in this country would love to get associated with cricket as well as cinema. Then his next question is that, oh, really? And what about your mother? I say, in India, everyone has two mothers. One, his or her own mother, and second mother is cinema. We love cinema, I know that. And before I start, let me give you a very brief idea about what this industry is all about. Media and entertainment industry, probably many people, they don't know that we are now going to touch 1,80,000 crore rupees turnover. We are going to be the sixth biggest industry of this country. So it's no joke, mind you. And imagine, just to give you a few figures very fast, on a fast track, that when I talk about print, imagine we had 40,000 newspaper registered with Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India, and recently with a reshuffle, because government wanted reshuffle immediately, around about 5,000 of them have been closed down because they were ineffective newspapers. So we have 35,000 newspapers in this country. Can you imagine? And in 28 languages. And we have 4,000 national dailies. किसी बड़े मुल्क में 2 या 4 पेपर होते हैं national daily. We have 4,000 national dailies in 28 different languages. Probably magazines, 40,000, another 40 different colors and different languages. And the largest selling English newspaper, it publishes from India, not from UK, mind you. That's the strength of our newspapers. When I talk about radio station, we have 325 radio stations in this country. And we are very well networked, beautiful network of radio station today. 125 more radio stations are going to be there in the next 1.5 years. When I talk about television channels, there are 950 channels in this country. Probably 400 news channels in around about 40 different languages. Largest in the world, news channels when I'm talking about. And when it comes to print, radio, television, cinema, oh my God, I'm sure you know that India is the largest film producing country in the world. We make around about 2,000 feature films in 28 official languages. We are the largest ticket selling country in the world. We sell around about 5 billion tickets every year. 12,000 theaters in this country and 1.5 million, 15 million people watch cinema every day. 1.5 crore log roz cinema dekhta hai. I was shocked when I read these figures many years back. Tab 1 crore tha. And you know that many countries in Europe, they have a total population of 1 crore. The total population of Belgium, Hungary, Netherlands is just 1 crore. Imagine the whole country sitting in theater. Can you imagine? This is the strength of our cinema. We are much ahead of USA, which is called Hollywood, because Hollywood sells only 3.5 billion tickets. We sell 5 billion tickets. They make around about 480 films. We make 2,000 films. And you know that this industry has employed 6 million people. 60 लाख आदमी सुबह नहा धो के तैयार होकर फिल्म, टेलीविजन और मीडिया की बात करता है. Isn't it nice? Well, anybody will get fascinated with this beautiful industry, and so do I. Many years back, I started my career with theater and then jumped to television and then jumped to cinema, and I realized that I was in Mumbai and at that time Bombay, and I realized why I had to leave Delhi just to be in cinema, and now I'm sitting in Bombay and waiting for my turn to come, and I am fed up with these tantrums which are being thrown on me for nothing. And I'm not of that level. I'm talking about way back in probably 1983, 84. And that was the time when I decided that we must have some kind of a business in North India. And my research said very clearly, it stated that most of the people who are successful in films and television business, they are actually from North India. And I thought, why not to come back to North India and start doing something more in films, television, and media. And I thought of a project, I dreamt of a project, and that is called Noida Film City. Noida Film City is the fastest growing film city in the world today. Probably that's the reason that I am standing here today, being a founder of Noida Film City. काम शुरू करते नहीं भय से नीचे लोग, मध्यम तजते बीच में देख विषम संयोग, पर उत्तम वे लोग जो हर दुर्गम पथ झेल, दृढ़ता से बढ़ते कदम बाधाओं को ठेल. Now, the fact is that since I belong to this beautiful industry, which I've just explained and expressed, we have never created any discrimination between people, but then I have gone a little out of way to divide the society into three major segments. काम शुरू करते नहीं भय से नीचे लोग. Who are the people who belong to downtrodden community? People who are lazy bums. People who have 100 excuses for one job. I know that you suffer in your offices too. They have 100 excuses ready for not to do a job. Oh my God. They are the black snakes of the society. My dear friends, please save yourself from these people, because these people, they are those people, they neither work and nor they let you work. They don't grow in life and they just don't let you grow in life. They don't succeed and they just don't let you succeed in life. And I think that should be the first step for this beautiful crowd who's the charged and such a well-motivated manager sitting here. It's very important for us to keep ourselves away from all these people. काम शुरू करते नहीं भय से नीचे लोग, मध्यम तजते बीच में देख विषम संयोग. Who are the people who belong to B class, middle class? People with little motivation, with a little initiative, with a little push and pull, they might start the work, they may get into business, but the minute they see bit of the hindrance, bit of the problem, just a little unforeseen circumstances, and they would like to run away from the battlefield. छोड़ यार, मर गए, लुट गए, बर्बाद हो गए, ran there. And then they try to run away. I have put all these kind of people into B class. पर उत्तम वे लोग जो हर दुर्गम पथ झेल. Who are the people who belong to A class, top class? People who are absolutely mentally prepared to face any sort of hindrance, any sort of problem. उन्हें नदी, नाले, पहाड़, किसी भी चीज़ की परवाह नहीं है और वो हर चीज़ को पार करने के लिए तैयार खड़े हैं. मैंने ऐसे लोगों को, because they are the people who have a lot of motivation level, they are the people who have a lot of initiative, they have so many innovative ideas, they're charged with new energy, they're honest to their profession, they're hardworking, and they are ready to, they have goals in life, they are ready to work for their goals. And all these people I have put back into the A category, because they are the people who get success, they are the people who become achievers, and they are the people who are actually running this whole country. And what is the key word for all these people? The common factor is the strong determination. You have to have a very strong determination to achieve and reach to your goals. You should never ever lose your heart, never get disheartened, never bothered about what people say, never about what media writes about you, never bother about what your friends are criticizing you. If you are sure about, if you have a very strong conviction, then I'm sure you're bound to be achiever, and you're bound to be successful, and you're bound to reach where you want to be. A very strong determination. My dear friends, that's what I thought I should have, because I checked up all the markets. I couldn't find determination for sale in any of the best malls, any best shops, and none of the countries is selling it. It has to be bringing from your own within. And this is what I did. I know that the minute I submit the project of Noida Film City, I was almost declared a madman. Pagal. आगे दूसरे एडजेक्टिव्स मैं यहाँ नहीं बोल सकता. So I was a bit amazed. I say, people are so crazy. They are not even ready to listen. They're not ready to believe you. A young, enthusiastic person in this country, if he wants to start something, there is no help. There is nothing. There is no body. There is no center where you can express yourself and you can do something extraordinary, innovative, extraordinary, or out of the box. Thank God. Thanks a lot to my new Prime Minister who's been listening even to individuals today and actually working on it. Actually working on it. I'll tell you how. My dear friends, I submit this project. I went to Delhi administration, LNDO, MCD, NDMC, DDA, Delhi government, all the bodies, and trust me, nobody paid heed to my project. Rather, in most of the cases, you know how these clerks deal. अब तो नीचे से गिरा हुआ फाइल उठानी पड़ती थी. Doesn't matter. Foolish. कैसे कैसे लोग चले जाते हैं. Bloody film buff. लोगों ने सोचा शायद ये सिनेमा ज़्यादा देखता है. वो देखता तो था ही. One good day, I'm so thankful, I'm so obliged to one this senior IAS officer who listened to me in one of the shopping areas, and I caught hold of him because I knew that he's a chairman of Noida, and I knew that Noida is a new city which is coming up, and probably they might take this as a project. And when I told him right there, he paid heed to me, listened to me, and he said, "Man, why didn't you come tomorrow to my office? I'll talk to you there." And next morning, 9:45, I was right outside his office in Noida Authority. And 10 o'clock, he called me inside and I showed him this project. I have never seen IAS officer jumping from his chair. Have you ever seen IAS officer jumping? यहाँ कोई बैठे हैं. And that was, I could feel that he had loved that project. I was asked to prepare the project in detail and submit to Noida Authority. I submitted the project in 1986, December, and it took almost 1 year for this project to get clearances from all the authorities, including the board meeting in Lucknow with CM, and 87 December, this project was cleared by UP government. No looking back, trust me. And I was asked to replan the whole project. To cut short, Noida Film City today is the fastest growing film city in the world. 75 acres outdoor, 25 acres indoor, 16 studios. And out of the 16 studios, 450 channels are being broadcast to 162 countries, 24/7. 17,000 media professionals, they are working in this film city in 3 shifts of 8 hours each. And the cascading effect of this film city is that around about 150,000 people, they are earning their bread because of Noida Film City. Now I feel very happy when people call me as founder of Noida Film City. I feel happy about that. But that was not enough actually, because I was one of the 16 studios myself, and I had to prove myself to rest of the world that only by cutting boundaries and areas is not everything. And so I had to be the first one, and it took us almost 3 years to build up the infrastructure and come into production. And then 10th March 1991, I started the first professional film studio of North India under the name and banner of Marwah Studios. God has been very kind. Now it's been almost 27 years I'm running a film studio. one of the most popular film studios of this country. Many people only knew RK Studio. Now, most of the people, they know Marwah Studios. एक पुरानी कहावत है कि जिन्ने लाहौर नहीं देखा वो जमिया ही नहीं. I'm sure you must have heard. Very old proverb. The proverb has been changed that if you don't know about Marwah Studios, then you are not in media. So I'm happy about this quote which people have started quoting. I overheard many times at many places, and that gave me a very sense of satisfaction that I am on the right track. When I talk about the biodata of Marwah Studios, that I can only say that we have churned out 4,500 television programs for more than 50 channels, around about 150 feature films, around about 5,000 training films, and Marwah Studio became the maternity hospital for most of the channels in India. The first channel, Z, Sahara, Mahua, Pragya, ETV, NDTV, Star News, BTV, ATN, all these channels were born from Marwah Studios. तो मुझे दाई का भी काम करना पड़ा. अब ये चैनल बड़े बड़े बच्चे बहुत बड़े बड़े हो गए. They become giants in themselves, but they all started. They're probably the first shootings from Marwah Studios, and I'm quite happy about that. That they may not be my real children, but they're just like my brother's children. I still care for them. But that was not enough, because we thought all that paraphernalia which is coming, and everybody's talking about Sandeep Marwah is a founder of Film City, और अभी मेरा साथ वाला plot खाली पड़ा है, बनाया ही नहीं उसने. So I started pursuing all the people to please come into production, come into finalization of your buildings and things like that, so that. And people started investing money into Film City, and a time came when there was almost investment of 5,000 crores. From a place which I opted right at the suburbs of river Jamuna, because I wanted it to be a very silent, quiet, peaceful, for all the creative works which we've been doing there. Today I can say that there is not even one place for parking. 17,000 आदमी आता है सुबह, तो पार्किंग कहाँ से मिलेगी? सारे ही मीडिया प्रोफेशनल हैं, एक गाड़ी तो सबके पास होती ही है. And then, yes, Marwah Studio has given enough to the nation as far as entertainment world is concerned. And then we realized that all that 5,000 crore which is being invested in 16 studios may not go waste if there is no one to work into these studios. So we thought of starting a film school. When we thought of it, of course, जब स्टूडियो शुरू किए तो तब भी लोगों ने मुझे पागल तो बोला ही था. तो लोगों ने जब बिल्डिंग बनती देखी तो बोले, देखिए ये FCI के गोदाम बन रहे हैं, एक दिन यहाँ पे अनाज रखा जाएगा. That was a kind of a challenge we had to so many things which people were talking about. We never bothered about it. After exactly 2 years, in 1993, we got into the film education and started the first ever private film school of this country, 4th in the series. There were 3 earlier, which all the 3 belonged to Government of India, and all the 3 were going in a very bad phase. I don't want to give any more explanations. But they were in bad state of affairs, and suddenly there was a channel invasion in India, and the institution which we created under the name and banner of Asian Academy of Film and Television suddenly became a popular name. There was so much of pressure of manpower. Channel के head आते थे, कहते यार 10 दे दो, 20 दे दो, 25 दे दो. मैंने कहा यार क्या गन्ने के जूस दे दूं? यहाँ से डाला वहाँ से निकाल दिया. Manpower needs time. Learning is a process. But then we got one course, got it approved from United Nations, and it became one of the finest courses in the world. 3 months courses, 600 hours of training program, And at the end of the program, around about 30 films which we used to make to give ample exposure to that set of students who are enrolled in that batch. And that became so popular that I was almost full for the next few years. The seats we sanctioned and blocked, and we were booked for many years for that short-term course. And I'm so happy that yesterday we have inaugurated the 100th session of that 3-month course. And that has actually become my 7th world record. There is no institution in the world which has ever opened the 100th session of training in films, television, and media. So we become one in India, in Delhi, in Noida, and right in front of you, the president of that same school. Well, Asian Academy of Film and Television, this is my 25th year of education, 100th batch which we opened yesterday, added to my another feather into our cap. And no looking back, and this institution has churned out more than 17,000 media professionals hailing from 29 states, 7 union territories of India, and 120 countries of the world. We're number one in India as far as enrollment is concerned, and I'm very happy that I'm dealing with 120 countries as far as education is concerned. But I think that was not enough, because we thought, if we are in education and we're trying to give people, and if we really want to give them a correct education, then we must have an industry interface. And to have an industry interface, the first organization which we created was International Film and Television Club, where we started 10 different kind of festivals, and all the festivals are luckily super hit, whether it's a global film festival, which is the second biggest film festival of the country, global festival of journalism, which is the most exclusive festival of the world, first time in the world. We started Global Fashion Week, which has become probably one of the first 10 best festivals of the country. We started Global Literary Festival, which has become the second biggest festival after Jaipur. And then many more. Festival of Films on Disability, Festival of Sufi Films, AAFT Festival of Short Digital Films, and so on. We got into another organization which is called International Film and Television Research Center, and we became the first ever private film research center of this country. I was shocked that nobody has had that till that time thought of actually starting a research center. And how can this industry exist without a research center? And I'm happy that this research center has done extremely well, and its contribution of around about 24 years has given, or rather improved, Indian film and television industry to a great extent. International Children's Film Forum, International Women's Film Forum, International Public Broadcasting Forum, and then we added radio, television, a news agency, a travel agency, and. I'm happy. I'm chairing now 100 organizations, probably only in the media, to chair 100 different organizations associated with around about 2.2 crore people in 196 countries of the world. I'm happy we are associated, rather we have performed, and my performance says that we have done around about 5,200 events in last around about 30 years. The last 17 international conferences in association with Government of India. The last 7 organizations, rather summits, have honored me as the Global Cultural Minister. And I'm happy that the Government of India has nominated me as the Managing Director of National Federation of Tourism and Transport Cooperatives of India Limited, which is probably as good as Additional Secretary, Government of India. And then I have recently been nominated as the Chairperson for India Skills Development Council. And I'm happy that we could bring in 2 million people to Noida Film City. 20 lakh लोगों को हम लोगों ने attract किया. 25 years back, we given a one word to English dictionary, film tourism. People couldn't believe what is this film tourism is all about. And today I'm happy that every country is talking about film tourism, and my contribution is only 2 million people to Noida Film City. All together, probably 5 world records, 4 directly in media, and 6th one was sports and media, because I had interest in sports during Commonwealth Games. We covered Commonwealth Games right from Wagah border to Nehru Stadium. We covered all the 28 states, 5 union territories, 20,000 kilometers, 10,000 pictures, 1,000 hours of filmmaking, 102 short films, 102 radio programs in 102 days. And 900 people were asked to run with the baton. I was one of them, from Jaipur to Delhi. And altogether, the opening film of Commonwealth Game was also made by Marwah Studios, and that created another world record in sports and media. I'm happy that I was very reluctant to be on social media. But then someone suggested me it's very important to be on social media. Bit hesitant, but then I'm happy that I am on it. And one good day, I just got a mail from on LinkedIn, which I was not very familiar with it earlier. And I don't know where they read my profile and biodata, and they say, we would love to be in conversation with you. When can we either call you or can send you a mail, then send your email separately. I sent my email account, and next in 24 hours I got a mail, and this mail was very attractive because it was coming from one of the biggest university of the world, UCLA, University of California, Los Angeles. Probably the most expensive MBA course which is running there, and they invited me, or rather they say, if you can't come, then we are coming. 32 students of MBA of UCLA, probably their fees is around about 1.5 crore for a 2-year course. 32, a very intelligent, all 30, 35 age, flew down from UCLA to New Delhi to Noida, and I learned that I actually am a case study for UCLA. So I became the first Indian to be a case study in UCLA, which gave me an ample strength that yes, probably I am on the right track. But that was not enough, and slowly and gradually probably all that started spreading through different mediums of media, and then Government of India invited me to be a case study where representatives from 27 countries were there, who were the guest of Government of India, Ministry of Skill Development, where I had to speak to all these people, the most intelligent people from 27 different countries of the world. They were invited by Government of India to listen to me, and I spoke to them for the whole day. Probably part of that I am repeating here too, and there were probably hundreds of questions which I had to answer to these all most intelligent people to whom I was facing. And that became another different kind of international record when a single Indian was asked to be a case study in 27 developing countries of the world. I think God has been very kind. I am so thankful to my parents. I'm so thankful to my teachers. I'm so thankful to my institutions where I have learned. And I am so thankful to each and everyone who has contributed into the growth of first Noida Film City, then Marwah Studios, then Asian Academy of Film and Television. And it's only 3 days back when I was asked by government, what would you like to be? The Lieutenant Governor of one of these states or the Chancellor of the university? Rank remained the same, level remained the same. Trust me, I opted to be the Chancellor of the university, and I'm happy. When Mr. Jan was calling me, I was actually reading the Gazette which has just come out, and I have been nominated as the Chancellor of the university. So I think all of you have been very lucky for me this morning. Thank you for that. Probably who's praying for whom, God knows. But I do believe in all these things. And I'm happy I'll be taking the charge in one of these days. Rather, officially, I am Chancellor. I am supposed to adopt the Red Book, the way LG moves. तो सिपाही तो आ गया था, मैंने कहा तुम आज रहने दो यार, कल से मेरे साथ चलना. And all these things, it's pretty good. मैं इतना जानता हूँ कि अगर आप अपने काम के प्रति ईमानदार हैं तो आप कभी भी लूज़र नहीं हो सकते, कभी भी लूज़र नहीं हो सकते. स्वयं विधाता होवे मानव, अंतर में विश्वास जगाओ, चलो न मिटते पद चिन्हों पर, अपने रास्ते आप बनाओ, अपनी आत्म ज्योति पर निर्भर अपने सूर्य स्वयं बन जाओ. I have always believed that God has been very kind because God is God, an unseen power which can generate, operate, and can destroy. And God has given all these three powers, rather He has bestowed upon these powers to all of us, to you and me. And it's very important for all of us to use the first two powers to our best. If you're ready to use the first two powers to your best, trust me, you're bound to be successful, whatever business, whatever job, whatever profession you are in. And you will be definitely recognized for your efforts. I'm happy that I'm probably the only Indian who has been honored 550 times. I can't help it. And I'm probably the only Indian who has brought 110 international awards from more than 85 countries of the world. मैं हैरान हो रहा था, मैंने कहा दो ही तो लोग हैं पिछले साल तक जिनके पास 5 वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड हैं. एक सचिन तेंदुलकर के पास क्रिकेट में, एक मेरे पास मीडिया में, एक को भारत रत्न मिल गया है, एक को मिलने वाला है. Well, never bothered about what people say, क्योंकि मैंने तो एक ही चीज़ सीखी है कि कर्म किए जा फल की चिंता मत कर रे इंसान, जैसे कर्म करेगा वैसे फल देगा भगवान, और ये है गीता का ज्ञान. सर टाइम हो गया, इशारा आ गया. बातें तो बहुत होती हैं करने के लिए, लेकिन इतना ही कहना चाहता हूँ कि इट्स नॉट ईजी टू बी सक्सेसफुल, स्पेशली इन दिस कंट्री. You have to put in a lot at every step. At every step you will find difficulties. And for that probably I would like to leave with you 2 lines. कि विभासित कर गगन भूतल, तिमिर को ज्योति देता चल, निराशा के अंधेरे को मिटा दे ले प्रभंजन बल. कहीं पूनम अमावस्या, कहीं उलझन, कहीं फिसलन, कहीं कांटे, कहीं पहरा कटिल बंधन. यहाँ प्रतिकूल है सब कुछ, कहीं मरुस्थल, कहीं बादल, मगर तू मुस्कुराता चल, दिशाएं हो उठे उज्जवल, मगर तू मुस्कुराता चल, दिशाएं हो उठे उज्जवल. थैंक यू वेरी मच. आप सब क्योंकि खड़े हो गए हैं, एंड I'm very patriotic, I'm very nationalist. मैं इतना ही कहना चाहता हूँ कि विभासित ये 15 अगस्त बिल्कुल कोने पे है, right at the corner, and we all be celebrating our Independence Day. जिस ओर चले हम मस्ती में, झुक जाए उधर अंबर भूतल, आज़ाद वतन के वाशिंदे, हर गीत हमारा है बादल. विविध प्रांत है अपनी अपनी भाषा के अभिमानी हम, लेकिन सबसे पहले दुनिया वालों हिंदुस्तानी हम. जय भारत माता की जय. जय हिंद. जय हिंद. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Big applaud. Thank you, sir. आनंद हमें भरपूर आया है और आपको ऐसे ही नहीं जाने देंगे, बड़ी मुश्किल से आप मिले हो। यस यस। अब मैं 2 मिनट कुछ कहूंगा, फिर वी विल हैव समथिंग स्पेशल। देखिए, हमारे बिजनेस से मैंने देखा कि इतने सीक्रेट्स, इतनी चीजें हैं जो आज हमने इस एक सेशन में सीखी है, शायद हम लोग नॉर्मली अपने लाइफ में इतना कुछ नहीं जान पाते। हम लोग कितना ग्रो कर सकते हैं। हम लोग सोचे एयूएम बना लिया, अब आगे क्या करें, अब आगे क्या करें। सर को देख के लग रहा है कि कोई लिमिट ही नहीं है, आप कुछ भी कर सकते हो। हम फाइनेंशियल एडवाइजर से, एजुकेटर से, यूनिवर्सिटी से क्या क्या नहीं कर सकते। वी हैव टू जस्ट कनेक्ट, देयर इज सो मच। माय गॉड, दिस इज बिकम वन ऑफ माय एसेट नाउ। एंड ऐसे व्यक्ति को सर 551वीं बार ऑनर हो रहा है ये मैं कह सकता हूं। म्यूचुअल फंड राउंड टेबल इज द लार्जेस्ट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इन इंडिया विच इज with mutual fund financial advisors, and from the mutual fund round table India, we are really thankful that you are here with us, and we all have really learned so much. Though you have shared everything about your business, but it was the connect which we are able to make, and that has helped us, and probably we will be doing something really big in all our life. Thank you so much, sir. May I request first Mr. Suresh Mohta ji to please come up, and then I will request all the committee members to please come up and honor Mr. Marwah specially. Please come everyone. आइए, सबको आ जाने दीजिए सर। That side, some of us.
It's our pleasure, sir.
अनुज उधर। MFRT का टेम्पो मारवा जी के लिए एक बार खड़े होकर हम लोग सब करेंगे। लेट्स ऑल डू इट टुगेदर। MFRT का टेम्पो, MFRT का टेम्पो, मारवा स्टूडियो का टेम्पो। थैंक यू वेरी मच। थैंक यू सर।